Hello, YouTube. Hello, vinyl community. Once again, thank you for stopping by my channel. Today, I'm going to do uh, a rebuttal on a video from that Chad Kassem, the owner of Analog Production Acoustic Sounds, did a few weeks ago, and tell you what I think about the records that he recommended. Um, the link to his the title of his video was Chad's top record top recommended record. Chad's top recommended record. I think that's what it was called. But before I go into that, let me tell you how I buy record these days. Long time ago, I used to just go to the store and just flip through record. At first, I dig into the bin, into the cheap bin, and because sometimes you can find some real gem in there. So I dig into that first and just go crazy, just buy records and come home. Some places will allow you to listen to records and some place will not. And there are places that will only let you listen to record of certain value. Like for example, they won't let you listen to any record below $7 or $5 and so forth. So you just have to, you know, work with what you got. So now what I've been doing is go on YouTube and watch YouTube videos of people making recommendation of their top records, such as Chad did the other day. And I will listen to the video. I mean, I will watch the video and hear their recommendations, and I will take notes as to what they recommend. Then I would go on YouTube, Discogs, or Amazon, wherever, to find those records where I can listen a few bytes of a few seconds or so of those records, because they only give you like about 30 seconds each time. YouTube is the only place where you can listen to the entire thing. So I'll just work with that. But for me personally, I don't have to listen to the entire record to know if I like it or not. 5, 10 seconds is fine for me. So that's what I've been doing of late, and so far so good. Um, I'm about, I'd say 80% um, um, good in getting some good records and doing it that way. Um, some videos you watch and the guys or the girls recommend some records and they're like, really nice, da 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 da. I I find a record and I'm like, nah, I don't like that record, you know. So for me, and then again, it's a personal thing. It's so personal, because I might like some record and some people might just hate it. And there are so many variables surrounding where you listen, how you listen your records, and that will influence your decision. So it's just a personal thing. So for me, when I listen to records, I listen for the how the sound is projected towards me. How I listen for the sound stage. I listen to the top end, the middle, and the bottom end. Some records has too much bass on it, and sometimes the records is mixed so that all you hear is the instrument, and then the person that's singing is in the background, kind of. So I can't hear him. So I like to hear who is singing, right, and then everything else fall into place after that. Keep that keep me more focused on the music. And then this nice sound stage where I can hear the highs and low, they're coming from left and right, and then you have this sound stage where it's like the person is sitting right in front of you listening. I mean, sitting right in front of you singing to you. That's what I like. And I must say, this is what this record does, right? So back to Chad Kassem um, recommended list. So uh, he recommended I'd say about 30 records, and I wrote them down. and then I went hit the road and hit YouTube, Discogs, Amazon to find them where I can listen a few like bits. And I must say, I didn't like every single one of them, but most of them I do like, right? Most of them. And this is one of them. This record is just awesome. It has every nuances that I like when I listen to records. This one. This is called The Wonderful Sounds of Male Voices with Harry Belafonte, Elvis, Aaron Neville, Dean Martin, Roy Orbison, Willie Nelson, and so I recommend this one. I agree with Chad on this one. This also Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington recording for the first time. This is an awesome one. I agree with Chad on it, so I gave it a sticker. All right, and here's another one, The Great Reunion, Louis Armstrong, and Duke Ellington again. It earned my sticker. This one I had never heard about Traffic until Chad video, and I must say this is a real good record. It just sound good. It's just awesome sounding, nicely pressed record. Get my sticker. This is a classical record, and this is this is awesome. I'm beginning to assemble some a classical collection, and this is fit for that collection. The three cornered hat, the fella. Next one is Lou Reed. This is pretty good too. This one has a lot of bass on it, but it's nicely done, so I won't knock it. So it has my sticker. This was a good one. 10 years after, Time and Space. I had never heard of this group either. I went out and I bought this one. I also was able to find the quadraphonics on that record, and I bought that one too. So it's really a good record. And I must say that when I listen to YouTube, watch YouTube videos and looking at recommendation for records, I look for some. I always look out. I always have my eye out for records that I'd never heard, or even artists that I've never heard of. Because I want to discover new things, and this is one of them. I never heard of these guys. David John Souther, Black Rose. I never heard of this either. And it get my sticker. Really nice sounding record. So I'm agreeing with Chad. This one, Bill Henderson. I've heard of Bill Henderson, but not this record. Right? This is the 45 RPM of this record. Sounds real good. And I was able to find the full version, the full album. Right. Chad recommend these also. So I'm happy to find it now. This record, it's Amel German Alhambra. This one is really awesome. This is an awesome record. Here's another classical, also recommended by Chad. It's by Archie Shep, Archie Shep, and Horace Parlin. Going Home. Awesome. Wicked record. Right. Now, I had never heard of Pure Perry League before, right? And I went to the record store and I saw this record and I bought it, right? I wasn't able to get it on to listen to it on YouTube, but I bought it at the record store. Came home and listened to it. And man, was I surprised. This record is absolutely jaw-dropping. This is wicked. I'm telling you. This one. It's called Pure Prairie League Busting Out, right? But the interesting thing is this record, this track, Falling In and Out of Love. I I heard the record from I was a kid, long time. And I'm like, wait a while, Pure Prairie League. But guess what? I always thought it was the Eagles. I thought the Eagles sang this record, sang this tune. Never heard of Pure Prairie League, but I know that record, right? And I'm like, whoa, this is awesome, right? And these guys are unique in that they sound like when you listen to this actually this record actually. I don't know about the other ones that they do, but this record, when you listen to this record, these guys sound like the Eagles, they sound like Firefall, they sound like Bread, they sound like Poco, right? I mean, I mean, they sound like everybody, man. You can't really tell what's going on here. But if you get a chance to pick this up, pick it up. It's awesome. And of course, we have Francis A. and Edward K. Right? This is Duke Ellington and Frank Sinatra. Now, this record, it's awesome, 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 awesome. And then the last one I picked up was Ray Charles and Betty Carter. There's one called it's where is it? Where is it? Talk about It's Cold Outside, I think. People Side 2. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Yes. You got to listen that one. That one, you know, well, listen to it. But anyway, these two of all the records, these two are I would put them in the more relaxed and sleepy category. If I were to really be honest about this, it will let you. I guess it's a personal thing. Once again, it's a personal thing, and it depends on your mood and all that stuff. So many variables, right? But I was listening to these personally, and it kind of put me to sleep, right? But it's awesome, awesome, awesome. So I almost fall into a deep sleep, but I was able to listen to it, and I listened to it more than once. So that's how much I like these two records. So to sum it up, if I were, oh, I show you what I like. I didn't show you what I didn't like. Or this one, it's good, but it's not one of the favorites. It's good, but I didn't agree with Chad on this one. And Satchmo Plays King Oliver. I didn't agree with that either. I didn't, it didn't get my sticker. And this one, Humble Pie, Smoking. These three didn't get my sticker. I think what I'll do, I will go listen to them again, because what I find is in the past, when I buy a record and bring home a bunch of records and I listen to them and I put my sticker on them, and I do what I did here, not put a sticker on it and put it in a pile to take to Salvation Army. Sometimes I go through it and I'm like, I go back and listen to those records and I'm like, how the hell does this get in the pile? This sounds really good, you know. That happened to me many times. So I won't I won't knock these out of the not I won't put them down as yet. I want to listen to them again. So to sum it up, if I were to make a recommendation, if someone asked me, of all these records, which one would you recommend to Chad to repress? in UHQR or whatever you want to do, but um, reissue on analog production label. Of all my recommendations, I would go for Archer Shrep. Sorry about that. My video fell. I would go for Archer Shrep and Francis A. and Edward K. And of course, this one. This one I would put on UHQR. This is you have to hear this one. So, like I say, it's a personal thing, and you might disagree, but you know, um, we all can't agree on everything. So I'm fine with your comments. Comments are always welcome in my channel. So that's how we make a better video and do some more in-depth research when we get constructive comments. So anyway, thank you YouTube for watching, and I hope you will check out that Chad Kassem's video and hear what he says about these records, like I did. And perhaps you too might want to take a stab at these records. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.